Last week on Spoondrifters, Todd put some batteries on the boat and did some boat yoga getting this ready. Then we found something odd with our rudder and show you what we're doing with these batteries. We're a family of 6 who sold our house, bought a boat, and now we're getting ready to sail around the world. Welcome to our channel. I'm not sure that sanding this silly boat is ever going to be finished. Yeah, that's my project, but I won't show you any more of that because, yeah, you've seen enough. Let's see what Todd's doing.
This is Project Creep, and we'll link to it somewhere on this screen. The video that talks about that.
Are you ever done?
Since, back out, babe. Since we opened this up and did this, we found these, which we knew were there. They go to the forward head. We replaced some of the boat with PEX, but we weren't going to do these because they were buried and really difficult to access. So now we decided, oh, now that it's open.
So why is there 4 lines going to the sink?
4 lines. We do know that one of the 3 is likely for the water main. The second line is dead. It just ends in space. Doesn't even have a cap on it. And the other 2 go to the sink. That's why we have 4. It's like everything else, why we have 35 wires and 31 of them don't go to anything. Note to self, when you have a boat and you have a spot where there are through holes, design it in such a way you don't need a special tool to get the frickin' thing out to be able to turn the through hole off if you're sinking.
I know, what are we going to do about that?
We're going to have to make a more appropriate hole or put a tab or something on it. That is crazy. Alright, here we go.
The biggest problem we've had changing out all of the plumbing in the boat is that we can't see nor reach many of the attachments like these that are on the plumbing underneath the floor.
Prevents it from moving easy. Alright, so this one comes out. This one comes out. Can't tell why this one is not. Alright, here we go. Always make sure when you're doing your boat projects that your support brackets are fully secure to the boat. This is where I gotta go. That is one reason why we didn't want to do this in the first place. Now I'm committed because I've cut them.
Well, we could just not have water in the bathroom.
That sink is for looks only.
We could take the sink out and just make a countertop and just have it be a dry bathroom.
How do they brush their teeth?
They can come out here.
Alright. Why did we do this again?
We're simplifying, remember?
Simplifying.
Because we have all of those lines. These are in line with these ones. That makes things more complicated.
Can't ever be frickin' easy on a boat, can it? Back with those.
Because those ones go back.
This one's not even hooked to anything again. Remember, a few of these we couldn't even find anything.
Gently pull on them.
One at a time, just do one.
Alright, but they're like taped together.
Kind of go back and forth with them. Alright, so hold on.
You want me to pull it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just gently, that's fine.
There's no coming. I don't know. This one? Which one? I don't remember now. Do tape? Why are we doing tape?
To create a chaser line so we can fish it back through.
I say we do the whole boat dry. Except the kitchen.
Thou shalt not have any water on the boat.
Alright. We have 2 of these things out. Alright, which one?
I don't know. Hopefully this one. Yep. Careful, slow and easy.
string.
All right.
You just got me wet. Gross.
Hang on. Gotta get this out of here. It's attacking me.
That was kind of gross. As you can see, I'm still wearing my mask because at some point I have to go back outside and finish sanding. Okay, not finish. I'm going to stop saying the word finish and then maybe I will actually get done. It's obviously hooked to something.
I don't know where it goes. It goes through there and back there somewhere.
Pull it with PEX?
Well, if I hook this to it, then it would just go all the way through the back.
This, my dear, is why the boat is always a mess.
Yep. No, my fault.
You just did that. It's your fault.
Because you said to run the lines, see? It's your fault. Are you happy?
If it was our kids, we'd totally yell at them.
Hey, where's that string? Here. Have I glue tape?
Scalpel?
Scalpel?
Retractor?
C4. All right, babe. We'll see if you can gently pull that out your way.
Jeez.
With frustration levels getting a little high, it was time for a break.
So we went to lunch and came up with another project to get ourselves distracted by. Let's check it out. Oh, what are we gonna do, dear?
Oh, you seem to want to do the fridge now. I haven't even got the plumbing done yet. I haven't got the batteries in, but now we're working on the refrigerator too.
Well, why are we working on the refrigerator?
Well, one, we want to know if it works.
Before we are done tearing this place apart and putting it back together.
The thought process was, if the refrigerator didn't work and needed to be pulled out while we were working on this kitchen and all the plumbing, we ought to do that demolition too.
So does it just turn on when you hook that up? Or
Theoretically.
Is there a button?
Theoretically, I don't know. Should. It's doing something. Fans on. Should be getting cool right now. Until we know, let's put the lid on it and wait for a while.
Meanwhile, back to the plumbing.
I gotta get this hose here. Eliminate that. She must be using a power tool. I don't think she's been rated on that yet.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm cutting a hole in the floor.
What for?
Because we can't reach this. I can't get my hand under here. If I have a hole right here, I can reach it.
I don't know that we want to cut another hole in the floor.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea. I don't know if I'm doing it right. But this was sitting right here, so I used it. You know what we could do?
They got to do it themselves.
Alright, let's check it out. It's been what, an hour?
Yeah. 30 minutes, maybe? It's cold. There's ice under my fingernails. 15 degrees Fahrenheit, 14. The back wall is 25.
In terms of how it's keeping it. See, it's still 63 degrees.
Yeah, but it's cool. Still? I bet it wasn't 63 a minute ago. I bet it was 80.
Okay, what I'm saying is that's the side that gets the hottest.
We're 78 on the top of the countertop.
Right? What is the hull?
82, 81.8. These are really cool, by the way. You can say, okay, that's 80 degrees. You can say, hey honey, your heart is 79.5 degrees.
Because I'm in front of the air conditioner. Okay, so we know that it works.
Right.
So, here's the thing. I've decided I don't want to mess with the refrigerator. Let's just leave that for another...
You want me to just leave it running?
No. Leave...
For another day?
Yeah, if we decide to remodel and replace it, that can be refit number 2.
Okay.
Because I eventually want the countertops replaced.
You see that shocked look on my face?
Oh, come on. You're the countertop guy. These countertops suck.
That means I know exactly how difficult it is to get these suckers out and to put new ones in.
But they are gross. What? Okay. So someday I want the countertops replaced.
Someday under the rainbow.
That's somewhere.
Oh, somewhere.
And we'll do that too. Somewhere, not Corpus Christi, Texas. Yay! One thing we don't have to replace.
We don't have any idea how well insulated it is or how much amps it draws, but...
Now you're cutting holes in the wall?
What you told me to do.
Since when do you listen to me?
I listen to you all the time, baby. I know where my place is.
Okay, we're looking for the drain for the refrigerator.
Yeah, I can't see a drain anywhere, so...
Is that not a drain?
Well, no, it's a drain, but it might come down to the bottom. See, right there, it should be coming down out the bottom.
Yeah, but you don't see it around the edges either.
Yeah, but it could go toward the outside of the hole.
But you don't see it.
No, but if it's hugging up high in that space...
Then you would see it come down here.
Unless it comes all the way around the corner somewhere. I don't know.
You're wrong. There isn't there.
I'm wrong.
You're wrong. It isn't there.
I'm right.
I was
wrong.
You are wrong. Okay.
Hey, babe. I apparently was right. I was right. I was not exactly wrong. I was right. So, somehow, coming down the back and around, lo and behold, that must be the drain.
Look, a hole we didn't have to cut ourselves.
And look how filthy it is inside.
Okay. That's it? So it just drains into the bilge.
Appears to just drain. Probably because this siphon pump thing probably quit working.
Doesn't look like it's working.
It works.
It doesn't. It just squirted all over.
Well, it's because I pulled the end out. Otherwise, how would you tell it works unless you're sitting down below where it pumps it out of the bilge?
Well, it would empty the cup, dear. That's how you'd know it worked. You didn't need to spray it all over.
Well, this doesn't have a hose clamp on it, so it still would have sprayed it all over. See? That's all, folks.
So that one went somewhere or didn't go? It was nothing from nothing?
Well, it went in here. It looked like it went somewhere, but it doesn't go anywhere.
And then the other end is just empty too?
Yep. I have to admit though, I'm not as down on previous owners as I was, because I think I might end up being one at some point. And some of this stuff is a real pain in the ass to get out if you can't get to it. It's easier just to cut it off and leave it dead. And run. Remember that big roll of pipe? That's all I have left.
Cool.
That was a 100-foot roll, and this is probably, I don't know, 12 feet. So I got the front head plumbed for hot and cold, new hoses to the kitchen sink, new hoses to the water heater, new hoses to the tub shower in the rear head, and new hoses to the sink in the rear head.
Wow.
Anything else we missed? We don't have a water maker run yet because we don't know where we're putting it, but so now we are very, very simple. I have 2 lines that run from the front of the boat to the back. Just 2, a hot and a cold, boom. And then we tee off of those lines at each sink. Much easier, much cleaner. It was like this octopus of freaking hoses that was attacking me as I was trying to pull everything out. Once I got it all off the walls, all the little clips off it, they were like springing all over the place. It would have killed me and ate me. Anyway,
We're done for
another
today.
chapter in the Spoondrifter saga. Another washer?
So how much do these batteries weigh?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to give us more support, check us out on Patreon.